Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to take a thrifted t-shirt and rework it with elastic. Alright, so first you're going to want to flatten out the t-shirt, make sure the ends line up with each other, and then usually I use fabric scissors, but I couldn't find them, so you can use any pair of scissors because you'll be hemming the ends anyways, so it doesn't have to be perfectly cut. Alright, so you're going to cut, so there's going to be about an inch that you can fold under to meet your desired length of the crop top t-shirt. Alright, so I take the elastic that I want to use, I wrap it around my waist and pull it a little tighter than just resting so it'll cinch the t-shirt. And I do this at the length where I expect the crop top will lie on my body. I get my elastic at Joann Fabrics. You can get it at any craft store and they come in different widths for whatever your desired look is. So now I'm going to be folding up the t-shirt about an inch and I'm going to be resting the elastic on top of that fold. You're going to want to leave enough space where you can fold the top above the elastic over top of it and it'll line up with the bottom. And then you're going to take sewing pins and you're going to pin the shirt underneath the bottom of the elastic. Now you're going to continue to do this across the top of the shirt, and the elastic doesn't have to be aligned perfectly because you're going to be taking it out before you sew it anyways, but it's just to give you a feel for enough room to be able to sew underneath the elastic and enough room to feed the elastic through that hem when you're done. And once you're done with the front side, you're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the back side. It will seem like the elastic has run out because it won't fit around the whole entire shirt until it is cinched, but what you're going to do is continue until that end of elastic has run out and fold the back of the shirt over just like you did on the front side, and then you're going to pin around the same hem that you did on the front and just kind of eyeball it. So when you're ready to start sewing, you're going to want to make sure that you're sewing beneath the elastic and not on top of the elastic because you're going to be pulling that elastic out and feeding it back through when you're done. The pins are there to avoid sliding of the hem and to make sure your lines are pretty straight, but you're going to want to take those out before they go under the needle. Typically I use a thread that matches the shirt best, but I only had black and I actually really like how it turned out. Okay, so when you're nearing the end, make sure you're not sewing all the way to your starting point. You're gonna wanna leave about an inch gap. When you have that inch gap, you're going to want to pull the elastic all the way out, and then we're going to attach a safety pin and then feed it on through that hem. It doesn't matter which side you start with, you just take the safety pin and you're gonna feed it through one side. Make sure the elastic's flat when it's going through. And on the inside of the shirt, you're gonna feed the safety pin through, and then you're gonna pinch the end of the safety pin and pull the shirt so it isn't super cinched, because that's how the elastic gets through there. So when you reach the end and the safety pin pops out the one end, you can hand sew the elastic together, but first there's going to be probably a decent amount of bunched up fabric and the elastic's going to be pretty scrunched, so you're going to want to even that out, and you can pin the two elastic pieces together so they don't get caught back up in the hem. We're almost done here. You're going to take the two ends of the elastic when the shirt is evened out, and you're going to place one end on top of the other end, doesn't matter which one, and you're going to take a needle and thread and hand sew these two pieces together. They don't have to be even stitches, you can just kind of eyeball it and make sure that the elastic is tightly sewn together. Once you feel like the elastic is tightly sewn together and won't come apart, you can finish up your final stitches, and then you're going to want to knot the end of the thread, and you can honestly just bundle it up or wrap it around the elastic before you put it back in the shirt. Once that's done, you're going to fold the t-shirt over the elastic just like you did before. And once the shirt is straightened out in that area, you're gonna just go back over and sew the ends shut. So the elastic will be set in place and be fully in the shirt. And that is our final product. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I've done a lot of these in the past, and I really like doing them. It gives it a really nice look on the waist. This one in particular, I think was a little bit small on me, but it kind of just depends on what level of cropped you like to wear. And if you're interested in purchasing this top or any other ones like it, I'm going to leave the link to my Instagram shop in the description, and you can purchase this or ones like it.